Foraging for me is about remembering our place in nature. For too long now, man has kind of separated itself from nature. By getting into foraging, you start to become part of nature again, and that in turn has lots of wonderful positive benefits of wanting to protect the habitats that you forage in. It makes you more aware of what's happening around you. My name is Matt Vernon. I teach foraging all over Cornwall, and I promote a sustainable form of foraging where we're working with nature to find some nice wild food. One of the reasons I enjoy foraging, firstly obviously it's free food and everyone loves a bit of free food, but the other thing that I find is really beneficial for my mental health. When you go foraging, it's a mindful act. You're focused, you're in the moment, just there looking for wild food. One of the best things about foraging here in Cornwall is the access that we have to the diversity of habitats. Wonderful woodlands and grasslands, and so it really improves the diversity of wild foods that you can find. Got into foraging thanks to my dad. He brought me up to go out into the wild. We used to go and catch our own game, and then off the back of that we go out and pick some wild mushrooms and some berries and that kind of thing. I sort of drifted away from that for quite a while. Chefs that I knew, they knew I knew a bit of foraging, so they started to ask me to pick some things whilst out and about. And that's kind of how I got back into it. And it was whilst I was harvesting one day, and someone approached me and asked me what I was doing, and I had a nice chat with her. And she said to me, she said, "Oh wow, I've just learnt more off of you in the last sort of half an hour than on the course I paid to go on." Didn't realise that people were paying to learn about these things, and that sort of gave me the idea to start teaching foraging to other people. Once I sort of rekindled my interest in it, I just started to get books, online resources, and I'm pretty much self-taught. But I find because I really enjoy it and it really interests me, that makes the learning a lot easier. I managed to turn it into a career. It was a very slow process. A couple of times I was holding down other jobs at the same time, and then I started doing a bit of work for another organisation that teaches sort of outdoor learning and bushcraft, and then off the back of that I just slowly built the business. But I find a lot of people, I even get people that are quite knowledgeable come on my walks, but it's about being out and having someone else sort of confirm it for you that yes, you've got your identification right and that is what you thought it was, and then it gives them the confidence to go off and forage for themselves. I decided to carry on with foraging and really sort of including it in my life. Been able to set up a business that feeds my family but also gives me time I need to spend with my family. I'm very much, I don't live to work, I work to live. It's just a great way of encouraging people to get outside and appreciate the wild, and potentially encourage more and more people to think about climate change and the impacts and what they can do to make a difference. One of the things I love about teaching foraging is I offer an aftercare package. So I say to my guests that if you go out again, send me some photos, I can double check stuff for you. And I love it when those emails come rolling in and they've actually gone back out and done something with the lesson. What I would like to achieve is, a couple of weeks ago, an amazing man, Roger Phillips, sadly passed away, and he's known as a sort of fungi guru. He's the godfather of fungi in the UK, and he was doing it right up until his 80s. Having lost him, that's become my goal now. I want to be, in my 80s, be just like Roger Phillips and be like this amazing font of knowledge and information for people. So what I would encourage everyone to do is to get some good foraging books. There's some great ones out there. Hit me up on social media. I love answering people's questions and helping people ID stuff. Just get in touch, and let's really sort of get more and more of us out there into the countryside.